咁多位大家好，歡迎出席香港迪士尼樂園度假區2024財政年度業績發佈。而家有請香港迪士尼樂園度假區傳訊及公共事務總監黃婉君 Lana。
各位大家好，歡迎出席香港迪士尼樂園度假區2024財政年度業績發佈。現在有請香港迪士尼樂園度假區傳訊及公共事務總監黃婉君 Lana。Good
afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Hong Kong Disneyland Resort Fiscal Year 2024 Annual Business Review. Now, please welcome to the stage Director, Communications and Public Affairs, Hong Kong Disneyland Resort, Lana Wong.
朋友，大家好，我係 Lana， 歡迎大家今日嚟到我哋嘅記者會。大家入嚟嘅時候係咪覺得好有 party feel 呢？相信各位都知道呢，我哋今年香港迪士尼即將迎接20週年奇妙派對，所以我哋就今日率先將呢個 party 嘅氣氛喺今日帶俾大家，並準備咗部分20週年限定主題嘅美食同埋商品。俾咁多位傳媒預覽。事不宜遲，有請我哋嘅行政總裁莫偉霆 Michael。Michael 去到台側影相，亦先請各位文字媒體嘅攝影師上前。Michael, please look at the camera in the middle first. 請先望住中間影相。Please look at your left-hand side. 跟住望住左面啦。Then your right hand side 之後望下右面。Michael, please stay and look at the camera at the back. 跟住我哋俾後排電視台同其他媒體嘅攝影師都影一影。唔該晒咁多位，請各位就座。Michael, please come up to the stage. Michael, 我哋想請你咧，同大家介紹下我哋度假區嘅業績同埋最新嘅發展。請 Michael。
Thank you, Lana. Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Hong Kong Disneyland Resort. I am so pleased that you can be with us here today because it truly has been a magical year. Last year, we shared how we turned it profitable during calendar 2023, how we were emerging from the challenges of the pandemic, and how we were establishing ourselves as a key driver of Hong Kong tourism. Well, on behalf of all of the cast members and Imagineers here at Hong Kong Disneyland, I am proud to report that we have continued to grow from strength to strength, delivering record financial results across the board in fiscal 24, leading the way in Hong Kong tourism's growth, creating a unique tourist destination in the Greater Bay Area and in Hong Kong for our guests to embrace and engage with their favorite Disney brands. We've also been preparing for the future, positioning Hong Kong Disneyland for sustained growth and contributions to the city. Fiscal 2024 was an extraordinary year. There is no other way to describe it. Our cast members worked so hard to deliver these record results and create amazing experiences and new experiences along the way. And in doing so, we elevated our brand, enchanting our guests and bringing them closer to the magic, the characters, and the stories that they love. However, it is important to remember that we are still operating during challenging times. All of us are still managing through the lasting impact of COVID on the travel industry, and when combined with the macroeconomic factors as well as a slow economy, we can see that the market is undergoing a significant transformation. Well, I am proud to say that we have met these issues head on and successfully delivered our best year in the history of the resort. Hong Kong Disneyland made history with record profits in fiscal 2024. Not only record profits, record high attendance, record high revenue, and record high EBITDA. It truly has been a magical year for us. We are incredibly proud of the results that we've had and the positive impact that we've had on Hong Kong. As we approach our 20th anniversary, we have become a fixture in Hong Kong as its top paid attraction, a bright spot for tourism in the region, and proud to be Hong Kong's flagship tourist destination. As I mentioned before, we have generated historic results across the board with net profit of $838 million, representing a year-on-year improvement of $1.2 billion. A 54% increase in revenue to $8.8 billion. And along with prudent cost management, our EBITDA more than doubled to $2.3 billion. Now, achieving this level of success under challenging market conditions cannot be done alone. Our success speaks volumes to the dedication and commitment of our cast members to make Hong Kong Disneyland a special place. We also appreciate our guests, our stakeholders and supporters, and our friends who have become our advocates and stood by us since day one. Lastly, both of our shareholders, the Hong Kong government and the Walt Disney Company, have been incredibly supportive of our commitment to continue to invest in our future. Our strong business performance has significantly improved our cash position as well. You can see our cash and cash equivalents has increased by 28%. And our increased cash flow has allowed us to accelerate our loan repayments as well as invest in new guest experiences. The Walt Disney Company provided a revolver facility during COVID, which we did not draw on during 24. In fact, we fully repaid the outstanding balance in the first quarter of fiscal 24. We've also started to repay the term loans to the Hong Kong government and the Disney Company. And as of the first quarter of this fiscal year, we've already repaid about 2/3 of our term loan. We've also utilized our cash flow to invest in our future development, which we'll talk about a little bit later in the presentation. So I'd like to shift gears a little bit right now and go into a little bit more detail of our financial results to provide a little bit more context that speaks to the fundamentals of our business strength and our role as an economic driver in Hong Kong. During challenging economic times, guest spending can be an important measure of a business's overall health. And our guests are loving our distinctly Hong Kong Disneyland products that speak to their desire for experiential tourism. Our guest-centric experiential approach engages guests with personalized and bespoke solutions that are tailored to their preferences. As a result, the resort has continued to drive guest spending with an increase of 28%. Our guests are spending more, and the vast majority, 92%, tell us that their Disney experience is good value for money. And that tells us that we are doing this the right way. We saw record attendance in fiscal 24, up 21% to 7.7 million, all with a balanced mix of guests from all around the world. Our top 5 source markets outside of Hong Kong and mainland China were the Philippines, Taiwan, Thailand, Japan, and Singapore. Now, I am delighted to share that the attendance from all segments, local, mainland, China, and other markets are well ahead of pre-pandemic levels, with non-local attendance growth continuing to outpace that of Hong Kong's overall arrival growth. Now, despite the arrivals being below pre-pandemic levels, Hong Kong still remains a top tourist destination in the world. Hong Kong is known for being a vibrant, multicultural hub, and Hong Kong Disneyland perfectly embodies the essence of this with our global and international appeal. For nearly 2 decades now, we have offered unique Disney storytelling and authentic experiences to locals and tourists alike, transforming the industry and becoming an icon for Hong Kong tourism as its top paid attraction. Not only are we driving direct value, but Hong Kong Disneyland guests spent an additional $21.6 billion while visiting Hong Kong. Now, it is this type of contribution, year after year, that has paid for Hong Kong Disneyland's investment and makes us an important part of Hong Kong's economic future. In fact, the government has mentioned in 2016 that Hong Kong Disneyland achieved economic break-even in fiscal 2012. And as an individual company, last year, we contributed about $12.4 billion to Hong Kong's overall GDP. And we created over 22,000 jobs. We take enormous pride in giving back to our city and delivering value to Hong Kong people. But our impact here at Hong Kong Disneyland extends beyond the financial and into the hearts of those who need us the most. This past year, we donated more than 100,000 park tickets to NGOs, bringing happiness to every corner of our community. At Disney, giving back is truly a part of our culture, and our amazing cast members have given almost 123,000 hours of their time since we opened to help those people who need it the most. Today, Hong Kong Disneyland is woven into the social fabric of our community, creating a sense of belonging and bringing warmth and happiness to people from all around Hong Kong. So, 2024 has been an extraordinary year, marked by record results and contributions to our community. Extraordinary year, right? Well, I want to share with you 3 of our winning strategies that helped us make the magic. First of all, we strengthened our go-to-market approach, placing Hong Kong Disneyland as a top reason to visit the region. And this has led to growth from all the segments, local, mainland China, and other markets, surpassing the pre-pandemic levels in 2018. We have been innovative as we launched extensive campaigns tailored for targeted markets and consumer preferences. I think some great examples include a live streaming event we held for the launch of the World of Frozen, and our proactive engagement on social media such as Douyin and Red Note, our Magic Access offerings to Shenzhen residents, and much, much more. We also collaborated quite extensively with the tourism board, trade, media, KOLs, world-class artists, athletes, and more to reinforce Hong Kong's reputation as a top travel destination. Next, the newly opened World of Frozen elevated Hong Kong Disneyland to a whole new level. The opening of the world's first and largest Frozen-themed land, the World of Frozen marked a significant milestone for the resort, drawing worldwide attention. In addition to the popular rides, unique experiences with characters, specially designed merchandise, and food and beverage offerings have all elevated the guest experience to the next level. The figures say it all. Our guest satisfaction ratings have increased to 96% in fiscal 24. Last but not least, we push to bring our guests closer to the magic and the Disney stories, the music and the characters that they love, leaving them feeling enchanted. We continue to create distinctly Disney products that cater to the rising trends of experiential tourism, rolling out one-of-a-kind events that drive repeat visitation and deepen Disney fandom. These experiences include interactive roaming characters, new merchandise that coincides with the release of hit movies like Pixar's Inside Out 2, seasonal events like Stella Lou's Wonderful Wishes Ballet and Disney Classic Live in Concert featuring Lang Lang, as well as the return of the very popular New Year's Eve countdown celebration. Guests can expect to experience something new every time they visit. So our success is built on the genuine love and passion that our fans and guests have, and we never take that for granted. We have to stay relevant, on top of trends, and connected to our audience every single day. We listen, we take risks, and we push boundaries, and sometimes even surprising ourselves along the way. So if I can, I want to share one of my favorite stories with you. Hold on, I have props. So there was a viral video on Red Note about our trash cans that took social media by storm. So inspired by this, our merchandise team launched a blind box collection featuring the miniature versions of the trash cans. So who in here collects trash cans? Well, clearly our fans do. The collection became an instant hit, and the first series sold out within days. And of course, we launched a second series to meet the fan demand. But the inspiration keeps going further because our guests started to dress up as our trash cans during Halloween, and during the 10K run, I saw our trash cans running down Main Street. Well, if this is surprising to you, it shouldn't be, because this is a perfect example of how consumer insights, fan engagement, innovation, being open to try new things combine to fuel our success. At Hong Kong Disneyland, we just don't create magic. We co-create it with our fans, turning everyday moments into unforgettable experiences. But at Disney, we realize that there are times when it's not possible to come to the resort. And when this happens, we work to bring unforgettable experiences into the community. Caring for and supporting the community and those in need is some of the most meaningful work that we do here at Disney. Michelle. We are so grateful to be able to bring the Hong Kong community comfort and happiness. In April, we brought Disney volunteers and interactive storytelling, dancing, magic performances to the children at the Hong Kong Children's Hospital. In addition, we donated care packages to children in hospitals, distributing around 6,000 exclusive Disney-themed gift packs to major hospitals across Hong Kong. We continued our long-standing support of Make-A-Wish Hong Kong, having granted 340 wishes since 2008. And the resort collaborated with Hong Society to launch Hong Kong's first and largest real-life social adaptation training program for children with special educational needs. We empowered youth through music programs with the Hong Kong Federation of Youth Groups, which featured performances by young artists from the Philippines, mainland China, Hong Kong, all fostering cross-cultural connections. We also hosted a homecoming celebration for the Hong Kong China delegation to Paris 2024 Olympic Games, recognizing their hard work, inspiration, and achievements. I cannot stress enough how important the unconditional support of our guests and the unwavering dedication of our cast has been in driving the success and strengthening Hong Kong's tourism. Our achievements would not be possible without them. On average, Hong Kong Disneyland employed about 9,000 staff during fiscal 24, remaining one of Hong Kong's largest employers in the tourism and family entertainment industry. We provided over 380,000 hours of professional and technical training to our staff last year because we firmly believe that investing in our talent is an investment in our future success. Hong Kong Disneyland held its first ever service celebration in March, inviting over 2,000 cast members and Imagineers and their families and friends who have completed 10 or more years of service with the company. It was a great day. We closed the park for the day. It was a very special celebration. We had a red carpet moment, characters everywhere, delicious food and beverage. The drone show and fireworks were stunning, and it was a perfect way to thank our cast for all of their invaluable contributions and celebrate together. And the magic doesn't stop here. Looking ahead, we have even higher goals for ourselves, pushing boundaries to help lead the industry forward. Some of you may know that Hong Kong Disneyland is celebrating a special year this year, a special milestone.
Let's go!
All right, let's go. Well, as the resort enters its 20th year in 2025, we have a huge lineup of offerings that will be launched to celebrate our anniversary in a way that only Disney can do. We are throwing a magical party like never before. Guests, fans will be enchanted by a brand new castle stage show. The largest ever parade we're calling Friendtastic, a special edition of Momentous, and so much more, all brought to life through Disney's signature storytelling magic. Behind me is the first look at one of the stunning new floats from the Friendtastic Parade, inspired by the Oscar-winning Disney animated film Encanto. Our year-long anniversary and promotional campaign will be launched in local, mainland China, and other markets, inviting everyone to Hong Kong and take part in this special celebration only available at Hong Kong Disneyland. In addition to the 20th anniversary offerings, we have also confirmed other projects entirely funded by Hong Kong Disneyland, which is a Pixar entertainment experience. I can't tell you much more about that now, but I can't wait to tell you about this in the future. Our current expansion plans are well underway with more Marvel-themed experiences and guest offerings in development. And with the support of the shareholders, we have a solid pipeline for future growth, because we are prioritizing innovation and investment in our offerings and experiences. And looking forward, we are very excited to embrace a future filled with boundless opportunities. We look forward to welcoming you back as we unveil even more new news and new projects. The achievements and the strategies that we have put in place last year reaffirm Hong Kong Disneyland's role as a leading international travel destination in Hong Kong and the Greater Bay Area. and has positioned the resort very well for the opportunities ahead. As we embark on our next adventure, we are bringing more joy and more happiness to our guests and the local community, and will continue to be a strong contributor to Hong Kong's future. We are honored to be Hong Kong's leading tourism landmark and hope that Hong Kong is proud of us too. Thank you very much for your time today. This concludes my business. Well, before we finish here today, I want to say that we have one more thing to unveil. So to get in the party spirit, Mickey and Minnie will be dressed in their very best, brand new parade outfits. So how about we take a look for ourselves? Please, everyone, welcome to the stage everyone's favorite pals, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Well, what is this, Mickey? An invitation? Wow, thank you. Let me read it. Are you ready? Hiya, friends. Hong Kong Disneyland Resort will celebrate its 20th anniversary with the most magical party of all, kicking off this June. You're all invited. See you there, Mickey Mouse.
喺呢個咁開心嘅時刻，就將 Michael 同 Mickey、Minnie 影一張大合照。Please look at the camera in the middle first.
We got to scoot over.
你先望住中間影相。Please look at your left hand side，跟住望左手面。And your right hand side，之後望右手面。And back to the middle，再望返中間啦。唔該晒 Mickey 同 Minnie，我哋遲啲喺慶祝活動嗰度再見啦。唔該晒。今日嘅業績發佈會就嚟到呢度為止，再次多謝咁多位嘅出席。新聞稿咧會稍後上載至香港迪士尼嘅網頁，祝各位有奇妙嘅一日，拜拜。